Hello, good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to our channel. And today I will show you an express version of Filipino Pansit. It's Filipino noodles, which is rice noodles. And this one I have soaked already for about 15-20 minutes in warm water, and then I cut it in half. And the brand that I did buy is this one here. Lapu-Lapu brand, and it's rice stick special bihon, it's called, 8 ounces. Okay, so I drained the water from that. That's ready to be cooked. And this is one, this is a fishball here, and I cut it in half. You can get these frozen at the Asian market. Just thaw them and then rinse it in water and cut it in half and drain it really well. And this one is boiled chicken breast that I boiled, and I seasoned it, and then I cut it up and cooled it off. And the little broth that came with this, I added to the soy sauce. So this is about 1/4 cup of soy sauce and 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Okay, so this is 1 cup of chicken breast that I've diced up. Okay, and this is the white parts of the green onion that I've diced. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. This is about 1 cup of diced celery. 1/2 cup of carrots that I've cut up and julienned into matchstick style here. And this is bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and they're in season right now. It's the fall almost. And I cut that in about 2-inch long strips. And you don't normally put mushrooms in Filipino pancit, but I love mushrooms. You guys know I always try to put mushrooms into everything, so that's optional. And this is about 5 or 6 green onion bunches that I've cut into about 1.5-inch long strips. And I don't have any cabbage, so you normally put cabbage, but I don't have any right now. And I thought I did, so I already started the tutorial. So if you have cabbage, go ahead and put about 1 cup of shredded cabbage. So this is 3/4 cup total, 1/4 cup soy sauce, 1/2 cup of chicken broth. And this, I'm also gonna add a few drops of this Knorr liquid seasoning. I'm gonna use some of this olive oil for cooking and salt and pepper. Okay, so we are gonna get started, and I have my big wok here. Okay everyone, so I put my heat on a medium, and I put the oil in there, and I am going to go ahead and put it a little bit lower. I'm going to put it at a number 5. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put the 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Make sure it's nice and hot. Okay, and I guess I had it too hot, but it's okay. So you want to go ahead and saute this. And make sure you don't burn the garlic because it will be bitter. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add the fish ball and the chicken. And we're going to cook this on a medium heat. It's about a medium, my stove goes up to like a 9, so this is at a 5 right now, but you can put it up to a 6. So I'm going to go ahead and put it to a 6. And we're just going to saute this for a few minutes. Okay, and make sure you season it with some salt and pepper, just a few dashes. It is almost done. It's been sauteing for about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes on a medium heat. went ahead and cleaned out my wok, and there is the chicken and fish ball that's cooked, and I set it aside. I went ahead and got a little more garlic, about less than half a teaspoon. And I put my heat at number 5, which is like a low medium, and I'm going to go ahead and saute this garlic, and then I'll add the carrots. Let me get the celery here. So you want to put in the vegetables first that's longer to cook, which is the carrot. Okay, so that's been sauteing for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and add the celery. And then we're going to add the bell pepper and mushroom. So the celery I'm going to saute for about a minute or 2, and then I'll add the bell pepper and the mushroom at the same time. Okay, so now time for the bell pepper and the mushroom. And then the green onions will be last. So go ahead and saute this for about 3 minutes. And let's put a little seasoning of salt and pepper. And you can also use green pea pods, and remember the Napa cabbage. I just don't have any, but definitely cabbage is a traditional ingredient for Pansit, not the mushroom. But like I said, I love mushrooms, so it's optional. So after this sautés for a couple of minutes, we're going to put in the green onion, and then we're going to take it out of the wok, and then we're going to go ahead and cook the noodles and put it all together. Okay, so final vegetable to put in is the green onions. And also we're going to put a little bit of the soy sauce and chicken broth mixture. Just a little bit, and then you want to save the rest. So maybe like 1/4 of a cup. Okay, so we're going to saute this for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to set it aside on this little dish here that we had the vegetables in, and then we're going to start on the noodles. Okay, actually at this point, after a couple minutes, go ahead and add the fish ball and chicken that you sauteed earlier into the vegetable mixture. And you're going to cook those two together for a couple of minutes, and then you'll set it aside in a separate dish. Okay, so I set aside the vegetable, chicken, and beef or fish ball that I sauteed. I set it aside, and this is on a medium heat. Go ahead and take your the remaining soy sauce, well, not all of it, about half, the remaining, or the soy sauce and chicken broth mixture. Okay, about half. We don't want to put too much because you can always add, but you can't take away. So heat that up for a minute, and then we're going to go add the noodles. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add the noodles. And remember, I soaked these in warm water for about 15 minutes, and then I cut it in half, and then I drained it well. And this is 8 ounces of the bihon rice stick noodles. Okay, and we are just going to mix that with the soy sauce and chicken stock mixture. So you just kind of want to break it down, and if you have to, you can add a little bit at a time of the chicken broth and soy sauce mixture. Just to break it down. And then when it's almost cooked, after a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and add the whole tray of vegetables and fish, ball, and chicken. So we're going to loosen it up, just kind of wiggle it like this to loosen it up. And we have seasoned at every layer, so we're also going to season at this layer. Just a little salt and a little pepper. Just kind of work that through and loosen it up. So sorry guys, because I'm filming with my other hand, so I cannot hold the handle of this wok. That's why you hear all that noise. Okay, so cook that for a few minutes until the desired tenderness that you like your noodles. I would say maybe 3 to 4 minutes. And keep adding just a little bit of the soy sauce chicken broth at a time. Remember, you don't want it to be soupy. You just want it to have like a stir-fry consistency. And when you get to that point where you like the consistency, go ahead and add all the good stuff on there. Okay, so I went ahead and added the vegetables. And I'm just going to put a few drops of this Knorr liquid seasoning. That's optional. Maybe like 10, 12 shakes. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up. Okay, so it is finished. Make sure you taste it to your desired taste. You can put a little more salt and pepper or a little more of the Knorr liquid seasoning. But all you really need is the soy sauce and the chicken stock. And that is what it looks like. It's really good. There's different variations to this, but this is one of my many variations. And I'm going to see what my husband thinks. And I will show you what he thinks in just a moment. Okay, so my husband, Romano, is going to squeeze some lemon on top, and that's what you normally do. He's being silly. Okay, and then after the lemon, you can put as much as you want, but normally 1 to 2 wedges is good enough. And he will taste it, and this is how it looks. And he will let us know what he thinks. So what do you think? Good? All right, guys. So try out our recipe, try out my recipe, one of my versions of the Filipino noodles. And if you like it, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And we will see you soon again. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.